Alright, chat. Can you hear me? Alright, y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Alright, we're only gonna run with Derrick Henry. That's a challenge. I don't know why y'all can like hear me breathing and stuff on the mic, but sorry about that. Only running with Derrick Henry. Since he gets like 99 touchdowns for the whole season. Like undefeated with only running with Derrick Henry. Let's see if we can do it, chat. If y'all believe in me, let me know. But you'll have to run it up, chat. See what it's about, you know.
Select the team you want to join.
Fourth, we got pick the Titans. Y'all know that who plays for the Titans. Derrick Henry, my boy. He had 99-yard touchdown, probably the craziest run all season. And we will finish the Dolphins season now. But that, of course, we will finish that series. I'm gonna be on these series like day and night.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
We're gonna just advance. Sim the regular season.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Alright, we first the Broncos. Bad, bro. No, I didn't mean to
An offensive and defensive game plan has been each week. You can once you've made your game plan, choose to start training and head down to the field.
We didn't even do that. We all just play this. We always gonna do sim training, and we're always gonna play 60 minutes, bro. Let me see how I sound up in here. See if I sound better with Can y'all hear me? Lit. Hello? Let's play this game up in here, bro.
Tonight.
Am I having a good day? Yeah, I'm having a good day. How about you? How about you?
Mile High in Denver. It's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
Well, you know, we only can use Derrick Henry to run to get the touchdowns and stuff. It doesn't get on the channel. Kick return, stop, no guy. I can't put him in kick return yellow.
Between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos.
I get an interception, I just got a bad
Tennessee
about
offense, and
too
you see
much.
Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
Not only did Ryan Tannehill just great in 2019, he may now serve as a blueprint for quarterbacks looking for a second opportunity. He moved from Miami to Tennessee, took over the starting job from Marcus Mariota in Week 7 last year, and wound up leading the NFL in quarterback rating. And the Titans went.
Derrick Henry.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
Touchdown, Titans.
Derrick Henry on the carry.
Derrick Henry, 75 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Broncos take over 1st and 10.
The Broncos offense set to go behind their quarterback in his second season now from Missouri, Charles. It's Drew Lock. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. The first carry is a Bronco for the longtime Charger. It's Melvin Gordon. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
And 7 at the 36-yard line.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Able to get this to Gordon. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 8 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Lock working out of the gun. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9.
5-yard line.
Lock going to hand it off here to Gordon. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Lock. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Henry, the ball carrier.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Henry on first down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most.
He's brought down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A toss left, Henry. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Fights free yet again. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
5 yards. And the Titans first down.
A toss right to Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
2-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll toss it to Henry. Fighting through, and he's got
Let's
space.
get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that.
Titans.
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Go undefeated with the Dolphins. You know, you're going to have to stick around for a little bit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and this will come out to the 25 as Ham.
Hold up, guys, hold up.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2.
My brother's really good at football playing. Hi, I'm a brother. Hi. There's nobody in this chat. Wow. Nobody. There will be person. He should be saying my help. Is he getting those like?
As we step aside here in this first quarter. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Locke. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
They
A
punted
short
it.
game that doesn't get them
Let's
the first
go.
down.
4th and 1, they
brings up a
punted it.
fourth down
Let's go.
situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
This is where this gets tricky.
Run defense when you're playing a 3-4.
So they know, like,
Those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Ain't doing nothing.
And into the end zone.
They ain't doing
for
nothing.
Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Go all the way out to the outside.
Adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about
it's all right, though. It's all right,
They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Well, that wasn't a return, that was a punt. They're trying to get it at the 1-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro.
Intercepted.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry. on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2.
Switch sides because that side's better. So now you're trying to run to that side.
They'll try and run it in with Henry.
He makes it.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. They get the conversion and Charles, you only have 2 yards to go. What do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of set you back a little bit.
Maybe I'll let him run a drive. Pressure coming towards you, but if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself.
And pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every...
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As now we see. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
We don't get the ball back because we sacked them, but I had the ball first, so now they have the ball.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
You can play my neck. You can play 2 plays on my next offensive down.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped to the 23.
You can play 2 plays my offense drive, and I'll play 2 plays.
This, Charles, the final game to return to football weekend 2020.
And if you get somewhere, you gotta go, where's that energy now?
Thursday night football, Cincinnati and Cleveland. No love lost between those two. A good one in the AFC North. Thursday, 8:20 Eastern on EA Sports. Lock now on 1st down. Pass caught by Jerry Jeudy, his first NFL catch.
Complete to Jerry.
Nice catch there by the rookie out of Alabama, Jerry Jeudy, and I am fired up to see the chemistry develop between he and Drew Lock, their quarterback. And in addition, Cortland Sutton, their Pro Bowl wide receiver from last year. This might be the best pair of receivers the Broncos have had since Demarius Big Day Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. This should be fun for Bronco fans to watch.
You have
to run the ball now.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Big plays.
And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They begin with Henry. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry. And this Bronco defense really setting out to stop the run.
Yeah, you went backwards.
They get him behind the line twice in a row. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. The busy night for Henry continues. Room past the 20. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Either X, square, or triangle. Come on.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's the old pro Von Miller who came in to belt him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup at 5.
No. 1 yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
I let my little brother play.
A curious decision to go for it. It doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
At the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So here's 2nd and 4.
What if I let him
2nd and 4.
Locke gonna throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 15-yard touchdown Brown. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Adam Humphries on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
We'll see where that
The Titans
energy's at.
offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Again, it's Henry. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Henry, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Derrick Henry all alone.
Get off the field.
Touchdown, Titans.
Derrick
Henry, 71 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. turning into a really good performance on the road. Week one,
You're
you're just hoping
now.
for that first win. It's
Point
tough to
diversion.
do it away from
You
home,
got
though,
the
but they're
last
looking
2-point
strong.
diversion.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
Watch it.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody
He
doesn't
goes
like
faster
someone
because
else.
I'm winning
There's no
against
doubt in my
the
mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the
First grade team.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a
Listen,
nice
his
safe
NFL
throw.
team
And in this case, that's exactly what he
NFL
did.
team
Found
versus
his
his
running
little league
back,
team
let him create
hasn't
some
won a
space,
game
and it turned
at
out to be
all
a nice
this
play
season
for
they
the
play.
offense.
Now a throw here to his
Oh,
running
but
back.
you haven't won a game.
He'll go
We're
out of
going
bounds.
against the NFL team. I don't think they would win against the Dolphins.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's
Dolphins,
been
they're
really
like
good.
600 pounds.
Because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after
they have
catch.
faster people, that's why they make it in the
on the
NFL.
spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get
they're
that ball
going for it.
downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him
You
move
get
the
about 3 minutes
sticks.
to take a minute, and then I'm going to go get something to eat and a drink, and then I'll come back down and monitor. So good.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers.
Yeah.
So right now, the only one really applauding
If you lose to a team that doesn't even have a name,
for a new contract.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Locke looks to throw it again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Locke on target to Fant for a Bronco 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. From the gun, Locke to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th.
This is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown.
rotate. There's only
A
1 minute
nice
left.
throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
McManus now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score,
boy, you ain't got no
into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 51 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Yeah, that's the point.
Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
The score, Titans 44, Broncos.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Oh, jeez.
Set now to kick this one away.
He never touched you.
KJ Hamler returning it. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. Hate to see this. Week 1.
He was 7 during the season, so you won't be able to. Because you won't. Because he was already 7 before you.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want to execute, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one. Block now on first down. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there, and that'll bring up second down.
We'll see about that money.
To throw again. Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
You love the Dolphins?
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Why?
We'll be
You think
back
they're a good
after
team?
this. The good news, they kept
Think they're
the
a good
ball.
team?
Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Locke. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
And the Titans first down.
They'll run with Henry.
How is he back there that fast?
Went the wrong way there. losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And he lost 6 there on the first down play.
Back at the 40-yard
All right.
line.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win at the points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
He thought all that smash was fun.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called beat.
You know how to get there? Alright. What's up, chat? What are you doing?
The players on your team quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
I know. We're gonna kill these guys there. Let's go, baby. We are like a beast here. Wait, bro, you just took the phone. I'm not gonna be on the chat then. Let's go, baby. We're gonna get these guys. Chat, we about that like that. We about that like that. Yo. We never got. I swear, bro, my brother ain't lying. I'm good at it. I really am. Ooh, we ready. We ready. We ready. We ready.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Brandon McManus to kick off for this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
We're gonna get somewhere there, buddy. Unless I don't want to play kickoff, I want to do that to one. But alright. I'll see ya.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down by
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Roethlisberger. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Eric Ebron.
But instead, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
1st and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here we go. 180.
He'll run for the first time with James Conner. And some room to roam now. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
I told you, bro, I'm good.
Lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. On first down, it's Samuels, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Jalen Samuels, the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Let's go, chat. Let's go, bro. No lie. I swear, bro. That guy just sent me it. If he wasn't there, I would have got that.
They'll run on first down. Samuels. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sends his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Conner. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Hello? Hello?
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good.
His kick.
And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
Steelers 3. Broncos 0.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Automatic first down.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Locke on the bootleg. And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
Locke's pass.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A 28-yard gain.
That's good for 28 yards.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller
Where's
should get all the
that
credit.
energy
Sometimes
now,
I think in the heart of
boy?
the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
I know.
And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, Locke out quickly to Judy. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. They look to throw. It's Locke. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Tyson Alualu. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off
Where's
the field anyway.
that
So
energy now,
boy? Back to the quarterback and put him on the ground. He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Ball carrier. Terrell Edmonds on the tackle.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Steelers 3, Broncos 0.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Locke. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Dad, I'm winning by 3
Big-bodied
points.
receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
For the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
That keeps the score Steelers 3, Broncos 0.
I got 3.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Mike Purcell on the stop.
Let's go.
It's a
Where's
gain
that
of
energy
4.
now, boys?
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for him with Connor. And he will have the first down as he's brought
Juju
down
Smith.
near midfield.
Where you at?
For a Pittsburgh.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Ball carrier.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6-yard pickup. Brings up the 2nd.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, In the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
That energy now, boy.
Ready? Like 80. Check, 27. We own it.
On 1st and 10 is Connor.
Can I
And he'll
pass
take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A.J. Boye on the coverage.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And Boswell's kick is good.
Let's go.
And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
Broncos nothing.
Where's that? Now.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
But they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Ooh,
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a 1st down.
6. Pretty soon it's gonna be.
From the gun.
Oh, interception!
Into heavy traffic, and it's
Interception!
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks
Sander!
it. So they got the football, and they'll start right on the edge
Interception!
of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
We didn't.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Start rolling out.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
So close.
At about the 5. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
It's to throw here, Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson on the other end of the throw from Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
I got 13.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now stands at 13.
Nothing.
I'm good at this. I'm golden, bro. I told you. Oh. I got some hands. I like too.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Get him, get him, get him.
This will make it into
Those
the end
little
zone.
babies
And not wanting
need.
to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Denver's offense ready to go again. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Loser, third choice, sore losers, third choice losers.
On the pickup. Second
They're
and 6.
sore losers.
29-yard line.
They're sore losers. Get him, get him, get him. Tear him up, tear him up, tear him
So
up.
we've reached the intermission, and what right now is you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Wait, they're kicking it back. Why am I kicking it off to them?
Pittsburgh.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this
Why did
second
I have to
half
take
as
them
they
off
trail,
to-
and we are back underway. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Block. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. From the gun, Locke. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Denver.
We're gonna end the stream right now and then we'll be back in like an hour, 2 hours. But have a good day, guys. We'll be back in about 2 hours if you want to hop on with us. I'll be continuing the Jerry